You watch them post their testimonies, their prayers answered, their miracles received, their lives transformed by the God who showed up when they needed him most. And you're happy for them. You really are. But underneath that happiness is something darker. The question you're terrified to ask out loud. Why them and not me? God, I need you to help me understand this, because right now it feels like you have favorites, like you answer some prayers and ignore others, like some people matter more to you than I do. I've prayed the same prayers they prayed. I've had the same desperation, the same faith, the same need. But they got breakthrough, and I got nothing. They got healing, and I got more suffering. They got confirmation, and I got confusion. And I'm trying not to be bitter. I'm trying to celebrate their victories without resenting my defeats. But it's hard. It's so hard to keep believing you're good when you keep being good to everyone except me. What am I doing wrong? What don't I have that they do? Is my faith not strong enough? Is my heart not pure enough? Is my prayer not worded correctly? Or is this something I'm not supposed to understand? Is this one of those mysteries where the answer is trust me, but trust feels impossible when it looks like you're playing favorites? Jesus, I don't want to compare my journey to theirs. I don't want to measure your love for me by what you've done for someone else. But when they're getting exactly what I'm begging for, how do I not feel overlooked? How do I not feel like the kid who never gets picked, the prayer you always skip, the person you tolerate but don't prioritize? Help me understand that your timing isn't your favoritism, that just because you answered them first doesn't mean you forgot about me, that maybe my miracle looks different than theirs, and that doesn't make it less valuable. Help me trust that you see me, that you haven't forgotten my name, that my prayers aren't going unheard just because they're going unanswered. And help me remember that their testimony isn't my rejection, that God can be faithful to them and faithful to me in completely different ways. I don't need their miracle. I need mine. And I need the faith to believe it's coming, even if it doesn't look like I expected, even if it takes longer than I wanted, even if it arrives in a form I don't recognize. Comment. What prayer are you still waiting for God to answer? Write Amen if you've ever felt overlooked by God.